Okay, it's happens to be Friday at 11 o'clock. We're in our live training room where we do some personal coaching. And we're going to do a recorded training video today on our DPS, Direct Pay System, $10 joint venture program. In other words, for those who are involved with a Direct Pay System, and you run into somebody out there that cannot afford to get involved with Direct Pay System, you never waste a lead. In other words, what you do is after they watch the video, the Direct Pay System, the webinar, and you call them back and say, are you ready to get started? Do you have at least $400? And if they say, no, I'm broke, I can't afford to get involved with Direct Pay, and they go, thank you very much, I wish I could. What you're going to do is you're going to then offer them to get involved for $10 a month, which is the cost of a phone number. And what you're going to do is do a 50-50 split with them. They go out there and they market the phone number on 3 locations throughout the internet. We have all the scripts. We have everything for them. Then what they're going to do is, as a sponsor, you're going to program your email address into the sizzle call phone number, which we're going to teach you how to do that today. And then when you make a sale for them, in other words, these people respond to that phone number, you're going to get an email, and of course your joint venture partner is going to get an email. But what you're going to do is you're going to do the follow-up and call these prospects, and of course you're going to have them go watch the DPS webinar and virtually duplicate the whole process. And then if they get involved, if you receive $2,000 in commissions, of course you're going to split that with your your DPS joint venture partner, and you're going to pay them $1,000. Of course, you're going to keep $1,000. Okay, but we're going to get into a little more detail in just a minute here. But what I'd like to do is we have a panel of team leaders, team coaches, mentors lined up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them in and have them introduce themselves. I'm going to start with Robert. Robert, come on in and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. Thanks, Harvey. My name is Robert Ferguson. I'm here in North Carolina, and I'm glad to be with our team here, with Harvey and the Silver Fox team. It is an exciting place to be. We're growing very quickly, and we have a lot of knowledge here. So one of the neat things about this place is anything you need to learn about marketing, whatever, training, mindset, we have all those things here for you. So you can learn, you can tie yourself in, you can tie your people in, and you can just get some great knowledge and help move yourself, your business forward, whether you're a newbie or not. So come on in and join us. Day to day, we're here from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So it's a good place for you to just plug yourself in and enjoy the training. All right. Thanks a lot, Harvey. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, Robert. Okay, Eric, come in and talk to us.
Yeah. Hey, Harvey. Hey, everyone. Yeah, what we're talking about here is a personal one-on-one training room where you can bring your people that have signed up. It's a safe environment. You can bring them in there. A lot of times when you sign some people up to your program, whatever program that may be, you're not quite sure how you're going to get them trained. So what we're encouraging you to do is to bring those people here. They can ask questions personally. They can get personal one-on-one attention. If you've looked for that online before, you know that kind of training can be prohibitively expensive if you can find it at all. Here you can bring your people in, and as you can see, we've got a large panel, a variety of outlooks, different marketing skills, different marketing techniques that we can teach you. So plug in, get back with the person that gave you this video, and get in here and get busy. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Okay, Walt, you're up.
Thanks, Harvey. My name is Walter Whaley, and I am here with these distinguished gentlemen, and I tell you, I am learning so much. Yesterday, for example, I had some tools and didn't know how to use them, and I learned how to use them. So this is the place to be. If you do not know how to market, get in here, get your business started. Back to you, Harvey.
On that subject, I am going to talk a little bit about that, Walt. I want to put some kudos out for Ulysses. He spent a lot of time with you yesterday in the room. He spent a couple hours with you, walking through some of the tools, teaching you a few things. So we want to give some kudos to Ulysses because, there again, he didn't have to do that. So we really appreciate all the help that we receive with all these team leaders, these team members in here. Really appreciate it. Okay, George, you're up.
Thank you, Harvey. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is George Gaines, and I've been marketing for a little over 10 years. Been marketing with Harvey for about 3 years, and the best thing I can tell you, and you're going to hear this on a lot of videos, as Eric alluded to and Robert alluded to, you need some place to take your people, all right? If you expect to achieve success, that means that you're going to have other people who are following you, and in order to be a leader, you need to have someplace that you can take your people and have them be trained and treated well, treated with respect. They're not going to come running back to you and tell you that they insulted them in the room, or what some other rooms do. If you don't do what they say, they get ugly and what have you. That doesn't happen here. This is a safe environment, and it's a money-making environment. What more could you ask for? A safe money-making environment. Whoever heard of that? Back to you, Harvey.
Thank you, George. And George, by the way, probably about once or twice a week, he does do a recorded training on different subjects. His most recent happened to be how to do a voice broadcast to 60,000 calls for $99 a month. He just finished that one up a couple of days ago, so we really want to thank George for that contribution. Okay, Chuck, you're up. We're getting some feedback, Chuck. Talk to us. Chuck is having some audio difficulties. I'm going to move on to Ulysses.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you with us, Chuck?
I'm here.
Okay, talk to us.
Yes. Okay, here I go again with difficulties on my audio all the time, seems like. But I am very, very glad, happy to be here. In all my experiences on the net and so forth, I have never met or been a part of something like this, where all of you members, non-members, bring all your people, get all the help that you can get from this particular situation, this environment that we have here. I can't say enough. This is really, really a great place for you, for your people, and your people's people. I thank you, Harvey. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, Chuck. Ulysses, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to you. I am going to explain the staging area and how to find this live training room and the benefits you're going to receive for getting involved with the Silver Fox family here. Keeping in mind, it doesn't cost you one dime. Not one dime does it cost you to get into this room. We train you for free. So Ulysses, I'm going to come back to you, but I'm going to change screens here.
Okay.
I'm going to share on a different computer. All right. This happens to be the staging area. This is where you're going to come every day to get in and access a variety of different training rooms. This is where you're going to actually be able to learn how to download those free 100 leads daily. And of course, when you do land on this page here, you're going to click on this banner to learn how to do that. Now, with that said, you need to contact the person who sent you this video, because you're going to have no idea how to get here. So make sure you do that. Then when you do land here, what you're going to do is you're going to bookmark this page, and you're actually going to go to those eyeballs. See those eyeballs there? And you're going to log in and make sure that you're on our mailing list so that you can receive timely updates. We have training Tuesday night for our big ticket program, which happens to be, we actually have a couple of them. happens to be a direct pay system, and we're working on another big ticket program coming probably around the 1st of October. Here's a location where you can click on this banner and find out if your company is listed on this Facebook fan page directory. So check that out. This is Saturday morning training at 9 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. And all you're going to do is click on this image here to access that training room. So we have one training room here for Tuesday night, and we have a training room here for Saturday morning. Now you're going to click on this banner to request your free Google showing for your business. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a dime. Personal coaching, we happen to be in our personal coaching training room, live training room. That's where we're at right now. Monday through Friday, 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. So make sure you join us here. It doesn't cost you one dime. Here's our Steal My Video project. Make it your own. In fact, this video we're producing right now, you are welcome to steal it, okay? And you can make it your own, and you can use it for attraction marketing. In other words, I'm sure everybody would like to learn about the $10 DPS joint venture program. The only way they're going to find out about it and how to access this information here is through you. So when you build lead capture pages out there and you do scripts, what you're going to do is you're going to be able to take the link or actually download this video back there and put it on like YouTube or Dailymotion, and we have a variety of other video hosting platforms where they have to log into your lead capture page. See how you can generate leads? See how this works? For any of your other money-making opportunities you happen to be working, and then of course you're going to redirect them to this page we're looking at right now, this staging area. Right here happens to be a project we're working on. 1st of October, it should be ready, coming soon. It's going to be a free trial for marketing tools. You can become a free affiliate. You can make up to $2,000 as a free affiliate. In fact, you don't have to do any selling. We do everything for you. In fact, we even have a co-op. If you want to join the co-op, we'll even do that for you. But you can go out there and post free locations on the internet and advertise your own phone number and get people to through your affiliate link, and we're going to do the selling for you. So this is pretty much a no-brainer. It costs you absolutely positively nothing to become an affiliate. But there's going to be marketing tools where you can give away free trials. There's a blogging platform that you're going to be able to give a free trial on. In fact, many of these blogs back here are going to be ready for you. It's going to take you less than 10 minutes to build a blog through this platform. We're going to have hundreds. You're going to be able to build a unique content blog in under 10 minutes. In other words, you're going to receive a library of templates ready for you to custom design with your own content by using an easy find and replace function. We're also going to have powerful lead capture pages systems ready-made for all those top money-making programs out there, like Pure Leverage and Empower Network and Wake Up Now, and I can go on and on and on and on. They're going to be ready for you. You can also go back there and custom design your own also. You're going to be able to build a mega list of leads with the platform, and then you're going to be able to email those leads in your downline with your other business opportunities. It's going to be all kinds of software back there. Here's something called Commission Heist. How about a auto post of 30 social networking sites with the click of the mouse, another piece of software. Auto blogging tool, in other words, build your blogs on Sunday and then have them scheduled so that they drip out Monday through Saturday. Live training room with a library of over 100 training videos. In fact, probably by the time we get done here, we'll probably have 300 training videos that you can steal, okay? That you can steal, make them your own, and use them for attraction marketing. And if you can see your personal and business success library, look at all this stuff you're going to get. There's a keyword alert tool and powerful SEO tools and ClickBank Mall and eBook Mall and powerful lead generating system you turn on in the morning and take the rest of the day off. And of course, I've talked about Steal My Video project, mobile marketing platform, Text message marketing tool, well, that's big time right now. Text messaging is big time. Unique online mobile phone number appointment reminder tools, web opt-in widgets, meeting notification tool, whiteboard video generator. And I can go on and on. In fact, there's some software down here for YouTube organizer software, campaign analytics tool. As you can see, here's YouTube video ads tool. Powerful stuff. This is just a fraction of what we're going to be offering here. So the only way you're going to find out about this when we launch it is you have to be very active in the rooms here, in the live training rooms. Of course, I want you to make sure that you do follow me on Facebook. And number 3 happens to be the archives of the training videos. And this is where you're going to opt in, or actually going to open up this, click on this image here. Here's the password to download your free 100 leads. By the way, this changes weekly. And so this is where you're going to download your free 100 leads every day. But make sure you do watch this video here to learn how to download those leads every day, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. Well, first things first here. This is what we're going to be training on today. It's called the Direct Pay System, the $10 joint venture. All you do is advertise the phone number, and your sponsor is going to do the selling for you. Okay, pretty neat, huh? And Ulysses is going to teach us how to teach the sponsors how to plug in their joint venture partners' system so that the sponsors' email, those people who call the phone number, the sponsor is notified through an email, so the sponsor can then follow up and do the sale for their joint venture partner. It doesn't get any easier than this. All the joint venture partner needs to do, of course, is buy the phone number for $10 a month. And then we have it all laid out for them. Step number 1, buy the phone number. Step number 2, the fast start marketing. We have 3 locations where they can market back here. And they can work their way down here. Now it's time to place your phone number on images. And, of course, we have some voice broadcasting techniques back here. We have some video and blogs. We're working on that page there, that marketing system. Of course, if they want us to build a lead capture page for them, that's not a problem. Number 7, it's time to learn how to transfer those calls. Now, that's what we're going to be training on. Step number 7. That's what this training is all about today. And of course, step number 8 is for the sponsors and managers only. And if you belong to DPS, and if you have your own platform, you want to get in step number 8, and you want to spend some time back here learning how you can go out there and hire an army of joint venture partners who are going to go out there and put ads for you, okay, throughout the internet, and make that phone ring so that you can follow up and do the selling for them, and so you can split the commissions with them, with your joint venture partner. And kind of give you an idea, if you had 100 joint venture partners, 100, who are out there putting their phone number throughout the internet on free locations, and if all that happened, if they just generated, let's say $1,000 a month in commissions, okay, you're going to pay that joint venture partner $500, and of course you're going to keep $500. Well, if you had 100 joint venture partners doing that, and they just averaged $1,000 in sales, well, 100 times 500, what's that? What's that, gang? 100 times $500.
Sounds like 50,000.
$50,000 a month. You see how powerful this joint venture partner program is? Okay, so as a sponsor and what I call managers and DPS, you might want to pay attention here. All right, you know, if $50,000 is too much for you, maybe only hire 50 joint venture partners and make only $25,000 a month. You see, you do the math. All right. So I'm going to turn this back over to Ulysses here. I'm going to have Ulysses come in and introduce himself, and then he can start the training.
Hey everybody, this is Ulysses the Don here, and I've been in and out of network marketing for about 10 years and didn't have any type of success until I ran into this panel and joined the Silver Fox team. I've learned a lot of information. A lot of free training that I've got has been a big part of my success with internet marketing. So I just want to encourage you guys that, you know, if you don't have any support out there, then this is where you get it. You get it in this room. You have a lot of other people on this panel where you can pick their brains and ask questions and see some of the systems and tools that they're using to make their business grow and make them more successful online. But today we're going to be doing a training on the $10 joint venture program for sponsors. I'm just going to show you guys how to plug in the phone number to your Gmail account so you get a notification every time someone calls that 800 link number. So once we're getting ready to get that set up now. Are you ready to do that, Harvey, or we still need to set up?
You have the screen. Go ahead and share your screen.
All right, so I'm going to start sharing. Okay, can everyone see my screen?
Not yet. It's still working.
Okay.
Not yet. Here it comes.
Just let me know when you guys can see my screen.
We can see it. I can see it.
It's good.
We can
Okay.
see it.
So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to 800link.com after you've picked up your sizzle call number, and you want to go to log in.
Now, Ulysses, make sure they understand that they don't go through the steps here, what I showed them, and they go directly to 800link.com. It's not going to happen. They have to go through step number one. So don't
Absolutely.
not call 800link.com because they're not going to understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, so back to what Harvey was saying, make sure that you go through the steps thoroughly before you pick up your 800 link number so you will know exactly what's going on. After you picked up your number and you went through the steps, you want to go to 800 link. So your sizzle call message should already be programmed. So what you want to do is you want to log in. After you sign 800 link, you should have a account ID and password. Okay, this is given to you by the company. You log into your account. Okay, so once you get into your back office, you're going to look up here at the top and you're going to see services. This is where you need to click. You need to click services so you can start programming your 800 link number to your Gmail account. So you click services, and right here on the left hand side you'll see your phone number that you purchased for $10. You want to click on that. It's going to bring up these tabs that says standard settings, preferences, and notifications. You want to click on notifications. Here you have an option to add a notification, so make sure that you do that, because this is where you're going to put in your sponsor's info. You're going to put their email address in this area here, okay? So
just to make sure people understand now, this is going to be the joint venture partner, the $10 joint venture partner, who's going to program their sponsor's email address with what you're doing right now. This is not for the sponsor. This is for the $10 joint venture partner putting your sponsor's email address in this location, right?
Absolutely. That's what this is going to be about. If you do have issues programming this, even after you watch the video, then make sure you get back with your sponsor so they can walk you through the steps again and work hand in hand with you. Okay, so once you get back here, I'll go back one step. okay, you make sure you click on notification, and you want to add a notification. So here is where you're going to put your sponsor's email address. For instance, if my sponsor is, let's just say Harvey, and Harvey email address is harvey@gmail.com. You're going to make sure that you put that in there. Okay? Here where it says when do you want the notification, you're going to select all incoming calls. This will enable you to get your sponsor to get a phone call every time someone calls your 800 link number. So after you put the sponsor's email address in this area and you selected all incoming calls, you want to come down here and go to save. Well, okay. You hit OK, and that's done. That is it. You don't have to do anything else to program that 800 link number back there. What would I just do? Okay. So, do we have any questions about how to do that? Or are there any questions in the box, Harvey?
Well, that was pretty simple.
Yeah. Just another quick, I'll go back through it really quick. So, first thing you want to do is click on Services again. Once you click on Services, you will have your phone number will be right here on the left-hand side. So you want to click that. You want to come back over to Notifications, and then you want to add a notification. You're going to put your sponsor's email address in this field here where it says where. And then you're going to select all incoming calls and just hit OK. And now your system is programmed so every time someone calls your 800 link number, your sponsor will get an email. Any questions?
Okay, Ulysses, now I know that you have a lot of joint venture partners. And when you do get a phone call, an email, and when you do, now this is for the managers, these are for the, what I'm going to talk about right now is for those who are involved with DPS, and I want you to understand the leverage, what Ulysses and I are going to just talk about here in just a minute. So when you do get a phone call, what do you normally do? How do you normally do this?
When I get a phone call to my 800 link number, Harvey, when I get a phone call to my 800 link number, what I do is I got joint venture partners, so if I have a lot of phone numbers back there in my Gmail account that call my 800 link number, I will forward them the message, and I'll just have them, follow up and send them over to the website, the website that I'm using, so they can watch the video. Once they do that, go ahead.
So you call them back.
And
you ask them if are you by your computer, right?
Absolutely.
And you send them to your webinar because your joint venture partner does not have a webinar, because
yes,
they can't afford to get into DPS. And the way that you track who sent that phone number over is, of course, through that joint venture partner's 800 link number. So that's how you track to determine who's sending you what, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you're tracking that. You have a little file going. And you send that prospect to your DPS webinar, of which they watch it. And then what do you do then? You call them back when?
I call them back after they watch the webinar.
Okay.
Only after they watch the webinar is when I call them back.
Okay. So what happens if they don't watch the webinar? What do you do?
If they don't watch the webinar, then I just keep moving. I follow up with them once or twice, okay, two or three times depending, and I give them information over to the webinar. If they don't watch the webinar, then I don't chase them, okay. I want people chasing us, so I just move on. I go down to the next number and I follow up with the next call.
Now, do you take them to your lead capture page first, which then redirects them to the webinar? Is that how you do it?
Absolutely. They have to go to the lead capture page first.
Right.
You don't want to send anybody to your direct link. Of course, you'll lose them forever. So you want to send them to your lead capture page. For those who did watch the webinar, okay, and don't have the money to get into Direct Pay System, then I offer them the opportunity to be another joint venture partner.
You can see how this multiplies big time, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
I know you spend a lot of time plugging in joint venture partners, of which they go out there and they keep working for you. You got them all over the place, don't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're willing to do the work. I'm willing to help them out. I work with one today when I help them get their image and embedding their phone number to their image, and we set up their account here as I just did the training. So we program their number so I get emails as well, so I can call their prospects and their leads back and close the sales for them.
So your joint venture partner, all they make, and there's nothing wrong with making a couple $1,000s, don't get me wrong, but all they make is 50%. So if let's say that your piece of the action is $4,000, okay?
Absolutely.
Of course, you're going to pay your joint venture partner $2,000. Now, what happens with that prospect that you just signed up? Does that joint venture partner make any more money after that?
No, they do not. They only make that one-time 50% when that person does join the Direct Pay system. So that should encourage you guys that are making sales with a joint venture partner to get, a platform of your own, the DPS platform of your own. That person that the joint venture partner helped sell, when I call the sales back for them, I get to make 20% off of everything that they do. So that should encourage you guys out there for your joint ventures. Once you start making some money, you may want to get your own platform so you can start making 20% off of everybody that you bring into this business.
So in other words, this joint venture partner is going to make just 50%, and if they stay a joint venture partner, which is fine with you, right?
Absolutely.
You're going to make 20% on the back end thereafter. Plus, on top of that, like I say, everybody that cannot afford to come in at a DPS platform at for as low as $400, those people go to work for you as joint venture partners also. So it keeps multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. So that's pretty exciting, isn't it?
It is exciting, Harvey. Very simple. It's exciting. I mean, I have no problem with calling and closing sales if you guys want to sign up for $10 to do the joint venture program. I have no problem with giving you 50% on whatever level they come in at. And I'm sure the other people, team leaders that are with Direct Pay System and the Silver Fox team have no problem doing that either.
So those people that actually buy into the DPS platform, of course, now you're making 20%. I mean, you're going to be really excited about showing them how the joint venture works for them. I mean, because this is powerful, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's another reason why we're making these videos. We get people who get into Direct Pay System and they go out there and they start marketing and they run into people who don't have $400 to get started. Then they'll just duplicate what we're doing here. They will offer them the opportunity to get in at the joint venture partners, and then they'll start having a team of people working for them, paying them 50% and getting 20% on the back end. So we just keep duplicating the system. That's what it's about, duplication.
Duplication. Okay, we have our panel. Panel, do you have any questions on this for Ulysses? Any comments?
No, I think that was great, though, the way he explained everything to everybody, how the system works and everything. And I think you mentioned a little bit yesterday that you can also get text messages and stuff like that come to your phone for like the priority messages.
Absolutely. So I'll go back over that for you.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's all about your notification setting. All right. So when you go add your notification, you have an option here. This is a little tab for a drop-down menu. You can set this up so whenever somebody calls this 800 link number, your phone number, you can choose to get a call, an email, or an SMS. So if you wanted to get both, a call, or I'm sorry, an email and a text message, you would simply just add another notification. And then you would just choose to get a text message, SMS. And it's going to ask you for your phone number here. So you just type your phone number in this area, and you select where it says when, only if message. Okay, so you don't want to get a text message every time someone calls. You want to get a text message every time someone leaves a message. So you set that up there. You go back to SMS, and you go to where, so you'll put your mobile phone number in this area. And then you hit when, only if message. And then you just simply come down to this, and oh, of course, you have to select a carrier. So if you're with Boost Mobile, Singular Wireless, Sprint, or T-Mobile, so on and so forth, you want to make sure you select your carrier, your provider for your cell phone. And then once you do that, just make sure your number's in here. This button here, this OK button, it will light up for you. You just hit OK. So now it's programmed. You'll see that it showed up down here in your notifications menu. So now every time someone calls your 800 link number and they leave you a message, you will instantly get a text message notifying you the message.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's pretty neat stuff back there.
Yeah, that's good info.
You have to use a Gmail.
What was that, Chuck?
You have to use a Gmail address. You have to use a Gmail address when you're putting in email addresses, or can it be any other than Gmail?
I use a Gmail.
Well, I like using Gmail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Gmail would probably,
You should use.
What was that, Chuck?
I mean, is it necessary to use a Gmail? I guess is my actual question, because I saw that you were using Gmail, and there are times when just Gmail addresses are okay. But can you use something else other than Gmail? That was my question.
Yes, you can. That is an option. You can use Yahoo or somewhere else. It'll still filter to that email account. However, Gmail's been working well for me, Harvey, I know, and other members. We're able to just go back there. It's very simple. Okay, we get a paperclip every time we get a call on our Gmail account. Okay, for instance, someone just called here. So if a message was left, then it will be a paperclip over here in this area, and you just simply click on that. You'll scroll down and you're able to play the message down here in Gmail. So it's pretty much user-friendly, but it is a preference to those who want to use Yahoo. They can do that well, but I would just tell everybody to use Gmail because it's something that we've used and we know that works.
Okay, thank you, Ulysses.
You're welcome. Any more questions?
Ulysses, if you'll give me back if you'll stop sharing, I'll take you back to my screen here.
Okay. It should be working. It's thinking. Okay. It's all yours, Harvey.
In this case here, I've set up a file filter where all my calls from 800 link come in and land in this file here in my Gmail account. As you can see, I just received another call here, but I have thousands back here. By the way, the little paper clip here means that somebody raised their hand and said, yes, I want to learn more. But you can see it just, this is just from my blogging that I received. I have probably 2,000 people who have responded to my phone number. And this is, and you get this thing going the way you want to. All those joint venture partners you have out there will keep filling your Gmail account folder up here. Just calls will just keep constantly coming in and coming in. Yeah, what was that?
Okay, yeah, so The message goes to both, doesn't it? It goes to the 800 link back office, and it also goes to the Gmail account. How about you open up
Right.
one of those paper clips so we can show people what it looks like when they receive a message?
You know, I hate doing that because it shows the phone number, and I don't want anybody
okay.
calling these people up, bugging them. Because remember, people are going to be stealing this video, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this video is going to be all over the internet, and so I can see this poor person who called in is going to be hammered. Okay, so this is where when you're a joint venture partner, you're going to be coming back here all the time, going through your training, have all the training set up for you back here. You start with step number 1, you work your way down. You need to get with your sponsor, make sure that the sponsor and you program your 800 link so that you get an email notification and they get an email notification. And of course, your sponsor is going to be doing the follow-up and selling for you. And then when your sponsor generates a membership in DPS, your sponsor is going to split that with you 50-50. Of course, we have the live training room here. If you get stuck, come on into the live training room. We're more than happy to help you out. Any other comments on this? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this up. And whoever's watching this video, make sure you contact the person who sent you this video. That's the only way you're going to find out about this. With that said, this is Harvey the Silver Fox. I'll see you at the top. Let's go make some money.